So I got some questions for you.
I'm going to take a deep breath before I answer your questions.
All right. If you could describe in one word your life in the last 20 years, what would it be?
Practice.
And what have you practiced?
Intuition and intention, primarily. Improvisation and inspiration, secondarily.
And have you left a path of destruction in your wake?
Path of destruction. A path of creation, maybe.
Have you affected others?
And destruction, and creative destruction, and yes, destruction too.
Have you affected others in your path?
Absolutely.
Because everything you do affects other people.
Absolutely.
Would most people whose path you've affected have good things to say about you or bad?
Well, I'm thinking of my ex-wife and thinking that probably she would not have the best story about me.
But there are many stories.
There are many stories in the naked city.
And how many sides to a coin?
Many, many.
What advice would you give a young Herbie Perlman if he wanted to know how to
take a deep breath, Herbie. Yes, good advice. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. The Guru within. Ask the Guru within for a win-win within.
What do you think a 90-year-old Herbie Perlman would say to you?
You're the age of your mother now, he'd say. And so what have you learned between then and now? And I'd reply, I've learnt to circle around the stupa clockwise, spinning.
Any basic advice for anyone that is living a life they don't want to live right now?
Stop!
For the person that feels that they're trapped in societal constraints of work, bill pay, sleep, work.
Let go your Reichian armor.
And then what?
Go back to seed syllables and sliding scales and slippery slopes. It's all happening. Holocide, Holocene, enlightenment, one day at a time.
What's beyond enlightenment? Is enlightenment the end?
Let's take a deep breath, because I'm sensing the stink of enlightenment. It's a funny story, enlightenment. It's a story of respite and refuge, release, and rest assured. For sure, enlightenment is foreplay. Revelatory, orgasmic reality is right around the enlightenment corner.
If enlightenment is foreplay, then what is the transcendental, metaphysical version of lighting up a cigarette after sex?
The transcendental, metaphysical, metaphorical, transgendered metaphor is a myth. It's an abstraction. It's an aphorism. It's autism personified.
So are you saying to not seek enlightenment? Or not seek anything beyond enlightenment?
I'm saying take a deep breath. Om. with your ohms. Om with your ohms. Ear at Amlin. Listen to the Pied Piper. Listen to them bird by bird. Bits.
If someone is watching this in some remote part of the world and they can't escape the life they're in, how can they explore the different dimensions of themselves and the world without coming out of the closet, so to speak?
If they can't escape the life they're in, they should escape the life within. Because without that, it don't matter what's going on without. You could outsource it all, phone it in, and that wouldn't help you. It's an inside out sort of trance. We're gendering here. Animus becomes anima, and vice versa. Hip becomes hop, black becomes white. Up, side down.
If black becomes white and up becomes down, what does resolution become?
Resolution. Resolution. Feel it. The resolution.
But what does it manifest itself as?
Feel.
You have to feel it.
Feel it. It's a synaesthetic, slippery slope that we live in on.
What is a tangible rock on our plane of existence? Something we can trip over, something that's beyond just taking a deep breath. What's something that obstructs us as well as leads us to other places? Something you can see, something you can touch.
Let's take a deep breath. Celebrity is a rock star. Celebrity, it isn't personal. You are the creation of your 36. And if your 36 got your back, you can tell a funny story. And it can be healing. It can be a tantric healing practice, body, brain, blood, and bone. Funny, fracking, friggin' story.
Where are the 36?
Right here, right now.
Where is right here, right now? Define it for your audience.
I'm looking for the perfect audience. And the perfect audience already almost knows. It's only the consultation with the guru at within. I and I Imani, faith, good faith, meaning well, giving the benefit of the doubt, got your back. That's what we're looking for.